All right, welcome back, everybody. This is another TTM video. As we like to say, we get autographs TTM or through the mail. The mail has been slow with the virus, of course. TTMs are still coming in, but much slower pace than usual. And we don't know how long that will continue. But when we get them in, we like to come to YouTube and report and share the information. That way, if you see your favorite athlete or celebrity, you may be able to get them too. Without further ado, we've got 4 today. We know one of them already because they left a return address label on their envelope, and it's Andy Russell, former Pittsburgh Steeler. And I let Mr. Russell know in my letter that I was very, very disappointed that the class of 2020, which was an expanded class this year for the 50th anniversary of the NFL, that he was not included. He did not make the Hall of Fame. And I let him know, asked him what if I could do anything. And it looks like he wrote a note on the back of my note. Okay. Hi, Michael. I'm not going to worry about the Hall of Fame. I appreciate your concern, but there's not much you can do. Best regards, Andy Russell. Kind of sad. Now, they did elect one of his teammates, former safety Donnie Shell, to the Hall of Fame in that class of 2020. I'm not saying Shell wasn't worthy. He was a Hall of Fame safety and a Hall of Fame player, but Andy Russell was an all-time great and has just, for some reason, been bypassed by the Hall of Fame. Never had any personal issues, never had any suspensions. As it says here, he was a Steeler captain for 10 years. He was a 7-time Pro Bowler. Just a great, great player. 2-time Super Bowl champ, Super Bowls 9 and 10. 78 years old now, and he needs to get in. He needs to get in. It's kind of my personal mission is to get him in the Hall of Fame. I have no idea why he's not, but very deserving of that and should be. But we'll have to see about next year, maybe. 6 days, very quick return between here and Pittsburgh, and Andy Russell's always very quick. This is the second or third time I've gotten him back. First time he wrote me a handwritten letter with all of his statistics and his accolades. Great guy. I mean, great reputation. Again, there's no reason for him not to be in the Hall of Fame. But anyway, I digress. And the next one is coming from Miami, Florida. I think we got 2 from Miami today. Not the same player, I wouldn't think. 3 cards, no holder. And it is former Patriot Bruce Armstrong. Great, great offensive lineman. Signed that 89 Pro set and the 91 Pacific and the 91 Pro Line Portrait cards. Very cool. He's a great signer as well. And that's really, I've been sending recently, since the virus first started coming about, I've been sending to only people who are returning, that I'm seeing results on the TTM websites, that I know they're still doing this through the virus, or who are very dependable signers and have a great history of signing. And some of these are repeats, but Bruce Armstrong is 6-time Pro Bowler. The Patriots retired number 78. They've only retired 7 players in their history. Now, with their recent past of being Super Bowl champs and the dominant team of the 90s and 2000s, I'm sure more down the road will be retired, but only 7 right now, I think. And I got to believe that he's on his way to the Hall of Fame, Bruce Armstrong. 6 times in the Pro Bowl. 12 days back from him, no fee for Andy Russell as well. Number 3, also from Miami, Florida. And I only sent Bruce Armstrong 3. He returned 3, so this isn't him. But it is from Miami. And it is Hall of Famer Larry Little on the Super Bowl Superman card. I was just talking about this set and how prolific it is. You can get it very, very inexpensively, and it's filled with Hall of Famers and people who signed through the mail. That's Larry Little, Hall of Fame, 74 years old. He played for 14 years, 67 to 80, mostly for the Dolphins, where he played in 3 Super Bowls. He won 2 consecutive Super Bowls, Super Bowl 7 and 8, and he's on the all-time Super Bowl team as shown here. because they rushed for a lot of yards. The Dolphins back then were a running team with great running backs, Mercury Morris, Larry Zonka, and Jim Kick. And Larry Little paved the way for them. So they lost Super Bowl VI to the Cowboys, and they won 7 and 8. Five-time Pro Bowler. He's on the all 1970s All-Decade team. He's a Hall of Famer in 1993. And that took a while. That took 71 days, but there's no fee for that Hall of Famer. Next one's coming from North Dallas, one of our favorite post offices with the dark black postmark always. 2 index cards. Unsigned, and there's vintage card, 67 tops, Claude Osteen. Neither one of the index cards is signed, that's fine. Claude Osteen, I just sent this off. 80 years old now, left-handed pitcher for the Dodgers for 19 years. Well, a bunch of teams, really. Mostly for the Dodgers. I think 9 years total for the Dodgers. But yeah, he was a workhorse. Left-handed pitcher, 3,500 career innings pitched. A lot of games started. 3 times All-Star in 67, 70, and 73. World Series champ with the Dodgers in 65 when they beat the Twins. And he pitched very well in both the 65 and 66 World Series. He won almost 200 games lifetime. 196 and 195. A lot of decisions. But yeah, and then he became a pitching coach after his playing days were over. But I got that back quick. I just sent it out. I saw he had a return during the coronavirus era, I guess you would say, in the last 2 weeks. So I sent to him and got it back in 7 days. No fee for 80-year-old former left-handed pitcher Claude Osteen. So that's it, guys. I got 4. Hope you're doing well health-wise. I hope you're doing well through the mail autograph-wise as well. I can't wait to see your guys' returns. But that's it. Andy Russell should be Hall of Famer 6 days with a handwritten note. Bruce Armstrong back in